Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is day number 7. Yeah, day number 7 in the 30-day superhero challenge. And today's question is, what supervillain or what villain do you think is overrated? Now, for DC, obviously, again, pretty simple and to the point, the Joker. The Joker, I think, is not only a highly overrated Batman villain, but I just think in DC in general, I just think he's used too much. Not just in comics, but in other mediums like cartoons, video games, uh, you know, movies, you name it. I just think he's overused, and I think Batman has much better villains in his arsenal than a fucking clown. I just do. Uh, Now the Joker can be compelling. He's definitely a compelling villain. He can be interesting, and I like what they've done with him recently. Not just with Death in the Family, but with like Batman R.I.P. You know, the different versions of the Joker, like Grant Morrison's version, Scott Snyder's version. Um, what these different talented uh, creators have done with the Joker recently have been really interesting and have been compelling. I will give them that. But I still think he's overused and I think he's overrated. A lot of people consider him the greatest, you know, super villain of all time. I'm like, nah, not for me. That doesn't cut it. But yeah, when they reinvent the Joker, when they make him different, yeah, he's interesting. Heath Ledger Joker was I thought was really interesting, but honestly, I just think he's overused and he's overrated. And like I said, I just think there's better villains in Batman's rogues gallery. Now, for Marvel, I'm gonna have to say Venom, Eddie Brock. Venom, Eddie Brock, highly overused. I mean, highly overrated, especially by the fan base. This is more of a fan base thing and a company thing because as many people have brought up before, Venom was overused definitely in the 90s in Spider-Man comics. Now, Venom is another one. He can be compelling, he can be interesting, but over the years, he's just been overused too much. And the fans always want him in, like when Marvel vs. Capcom Capcom 3 came out, they're like, oh, where's Venom at? No Venom? Everybody wants Venom in the Spider-Man movies. Everybody wants Venom in the cartoons. Everybody wants Venom here and there. And yes, like I said, he can be compelling, he can be interesting, but Venom, I just think, is overused. The symbiotes in general, Venom and Carnage, but Venom specifically, is overused and overrated. That's just how I feel. Now I do think, yeah, he has a cool design. He's given Spider-Man a lot of trouble and things like that. But I think there are some better villains in Spider-Man's rogues gallery, and that can be expounded upon. Like Craven, he's only had one really good story. I mean, Craven is my favorite Spider-Man villain, easily. But it's mainly because of Craven's Last Hunt. I mean, they can do some more stuff with Craven, and they have done some more interesting stuff with Craven, like him having a son and daughter, and the legacy of the Craven kind of theme. But I just think Venom is just highly overrated, not just as a Spider-Man villain, but as a Marvel Universe villain in general. So those are my villains that I think are overrated. What villains do you think are overrated? Leave comments below. Video responses are always welcome, and I will catch you guys hopefully tomorrow for the next question. And I am out. Peace.